This video was made possible by EA Creator Network. You there, yes, let's make sure you click, oh yes, and then you, yes, okay, let's resume. Hi guys, DeeSims here, welcome back to the channel, and today I bring to you a very big video. Oh, girl, today I bring to you 40-ish tips or facts, things you need to know about The Sims for high school years. I want to thank EA so much for providing me with the early access code so I can make some content for you guys. Please know that the things you see in this video is subject to change. Software is not final, so things could be different on release. I also have a reshade in, just a disclaimer, my regular reshade information in the description down below. Let's get into it. Okay, we got 40 things to do and we're starting in cast. Number 1, we have new aspirations, 4 of them. They're teen aspirations and you get the bonus trait of being relatable, which helps you build friendly relationship quicker. The first teen aspiration is live fast. These Sims get the most out of life by living carefree and rule-free. Admired icon. These Sims want to be trendsetters, popular, and influential, a true icon, honey. The third one is goal-oriented. The Sim wants to be the best with grades, check, sports, check, money, check. The road to success is being paved, girl. And the last one is your drama llama. These Sims are always in drama all the time. So I think those are great for your teens. Let's keep moving. Number 2, new traits. We have 3 new traits. The overachiever, which is these Sims tend to raise their skills faster and are happy when their friends when they finish work tasks, but are a little harder to get along with as friends. The third one we have is a party animal, a favorite of mine. These Sims tend to enjoy parties and let every other Sim know by hyping up the crowd and performing party tricks. And the third trait we have is socially awkward. These Sims tend to struggle with social situations and build charisma more slowly, but gain powerful moodlets and sentiments when they are able to overcome their awkwardness and accompanying nervousness to form close friendships. I think that's so cute. Number 3 is the new body hair with growth system. So now with high school years, we now have the ability for hair growth on your body, including arms, torso, back, and leg hair. What you do in cast is you choose your preferred hair. If you want them to not have any hair on their arms, like Sims have always been before the pack, you can choose that and you can enable hair growth. So over time, your Sim's hair can grow to be full-on bushy, girl, and they're gonna have to take care of that in the shower. You can change which ones you want on and off. And if they're a teen, they'll get a moodlet saying like, oh, I'm going through puberty. You know, they're starting to see hair growth in some places and you can take care of that in the shower. You can choose which one you want to grow or not grow. Remember, the growth is specifically exclusive to high school years, but there will be regular body hair in the game, but it won't grow if you don't have this pack installed. So just keep that in mind. You can change the color to match your hair. You can have it grow really thick. You can have it grow, you know, your preferred length is I want to be bald as an eagle. Then you can do that, girl. Are eagles even bald? You know what? We're not going into that. Moving on. Number 4 is shaving in the shower. It's too big not for it not to get its own thing. But yes, now your Sims can shave in the shower. You can queue up if they're all 4 areas are hairy and you want to shave them. You can queue them up and they'll take care of all of them in one shower. And yes, their hygiene does go up while they're shaving. And it looked like Phoenix here is actually cutting herself while she's shaving. But teens also get a little moodlet about their hair growth. And here is what it reads as. Look at her on her phone. So cute. Look at her. It says growing out of control. Phoenix found out her hair follicles have gone through a growth spurt. If she doesn't get it under control, her hair is going to become a battleground of tangled and matted hair. So it's cute. It gives them a little thing, experiencing puberty. And again, this is for teens and up. Again, it was big, so it needed its own fact. Number 5, apply facial cleanser or acne. Now with this pack installed, Sims are going to constantly have breakouts and acne is going to appear on their face. This does not affect the parenthood acne. It only relates to the acne that comes in high school years. So there are some facial details with that, but it will actively grow. You can put on facial cleanser and stuff like that. Not really impressed with the animation. Wish it had like a cotton swab, a bottle or something. But you can see here, you can enable it if you want it to constantly be a thing. just with the hair growth, you can toggle it on and off. You also see some NPC relationship autonomousness, girl. Okay, if you like somebody at school or at the job, they can ask to be your boo. The new sexual orientation option we now have in cast. It will be in base game, but it was introduced in this pack, so I wanted to talk about it a little bit more. Under more details in cast, you now have the sexual orientation menu where your Sims can choose who they're romantically attracted to, if they're exploring their sexuality, and what interest they have in messing around or woohooing with. Now, this is amazing because I love that you're able to completely create who you want, and now they follow the storyline that you're putting together. Because if you had someone who strictly was attracted to men but they entertain women, it just didn't fit. But now your Sims will reject people who don't meet their interests if they're not exploring their sexuality. And there's a lot of details they can go into this. I do think that the Sims need to be a little bit more inclusive, or with the wording of men and women, I think there needs to be a little bit more inclusiveness. Again, this is not the final software. Things are subject to change. I do hope that the wording of that gets situated a little bit better. But this is nice that Sims will actually, like, if they're not interested, they will reject. I played the game and they will reject you if you're not their interest, and they're sure of their sexuality and they know what they're doing and if they're exploring or not. So it's really good to add this to the game. I know this is going to be huge for the community. I love that people are going to be able to further create themselves, and their Sims are actually going to reflect what they're feeling and how their story is supposed to be told. So really, really cool. Excited that they added that in. I had to show the new clothes because it's absolutely so cute. I love all of the assets that came with this pack. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna roughly scroll through everything that I can: hairs, accessories, full outfits, top, shirts, all that kind of stuff, nails, everything. I'm gonna do my best to click through everything for male and female, and you can slow it down if you want to. I'm going to speed it up because it took me quite a long time to click through everything, but please feel free to pause the video if you want to look around, look at some details of things, and just enjoy this little part, girl.
Yeah. One step 달려와줘 like a little 나만 사랑한다고 가져왔던 떨림마저 저 바람결에 사라지는 것 전 푸른 바다 자수 아래 우린 Cadillac Drive. Your shine, just take my hand. You 어서 용기 내 기다리는데 왜 모르니? Yeah, I'm ready. One step 달려와줘 like a little Just take my hand. You 어서 용기 내 기다리는데 왜 모르니? Yeah, I'm ready. One step 달려와줘 like a little 나만 사랑한다고 가져왔던 떨림마저 저 바람결에 사라지는 것
Okay, girl, moving on outside of cast. Number 8 is the beautiful world of Copperdale. So yes, with this pack, we do get a brand new world. It's 12 lots spread over 3 neighborhoods, and it's really, really cute. I love the alpine look. I love the feel. Like, girl, it's really giving. I love it. I do have some night shots here. Please remember, I do have my reshade in, so the colors is booming like that because that reshade be popping. Also, I don't think I talked about this, but my name is floating around the screen because I do have early access. Early access was only base game and the pack. So no other expansion packs, stuff packs, kits are in, no other CC or anything like that. So keep that in mind. I love the world at night. It's so beautiful. I love the water glistening. I love the lights. I even love they have like these little couches throughout the world where your teens can come and hang out. It's a really, really cute, girl. It's giving. But let's get into the world description. Once renowned for its booming mining industry, the town of Copperdale, quaint and historic, lay nestled in the banks of Lake Lasuli. Founder Jasper Prescott had forged this land for its treasured crystals, hoping Copperdale would one day blossom into a prosperous community for families and travelers alike. And though the mine carts reached an eternal halt, the townspeople continue to flourish. With academics and adventures abound, Copperdale is now home to many families seeking small town life with big city dreams for themselves and their teens. Together, they've unearthed a gem far more precious than before. Beloved high school memories. It's so cute. So yes, Copperdale, this is the map. This is what it looks like. I know everyone's wondering if the pier has lots on it, and it does not. The pier is just the items that you can, that you've seen in the trailer. Is the Ferris wheel, a couple of like the little romantic ride, a little haunted house. They're just things that they just go into. I was a little bummed out too. I really wanted a lot on that pier so we can build something into it. But we do have like a lot in one of the neighborhoods that feels like it's nestled into like a little shop front. So that was a plus. But here's all the lots. Here's what it looks like. So at the top, you have the high school and auditorium lot. We're going to get into those next because those are big. We need to get into those. And then on your left-hand side, you have Prescott Square, which is where the little shopping district is with the new lot types. We'll get into that as well. And it also has that lot I was talking about that it's like on that boardwalk or like in that little shopping district. So I feel like you can really make something right there. And then on the right, we have what we saw in the trailer, the Ferris wheel and the pier area. And there's also like a rental lot that was made there and stuff like that. So we're going to get into a little bit more detail about these lots because we have a lot more stuff to learn about the world. Number 9, moving into the new high school lot type. So this high school lot is on a 64 by 64 in Copperdale. And it is huge, okay? It's the biggest lot we always get in The Sims. This is the default school you'll get in the pack. You're able to add different types of lot traits as well as lot challenges as long as they're able to be used on community lots. Unfortunately, this is the only place you can have your high school. Now, I know a lot of people are going to be bummed out about that because what if you wanted to make a school in Willow Creek or Newcrest? I'm hoping with modders, that will be unlocked and you'll be able to make a high school anywhere. I tried to load up another lot to see if I can make that lot a high school and you couldn't. I understand why they placed it here because as you can see in the back, the open world part, there is like a little football field. That's where events and stuff for the high school are held. Like outdoor events are held there. So I get it. I understand it, but it is kind of restricted to only being in Copperdale, only being right here. But it is good to know that the lot is on a 64 by 64. If you are looking to see what is needed for your high school to function, of course, you're going to have to wait for the pack to come out for certain things, but you get the gist. The list is on the screen. You can look at that and all that glory. I'm kind of giving you a little bit of a school tour. Again, when you do build these lots, you have a lot of restrictions. So I know people are going to want to go through and detail it with all the packs and all their CC. And of course, you're free to do so or build your own. We even have these new little awnings in the back. And I thought that was very high school-ish because we definitely had them weird shaped awnings. And we do have a new snack machine that is coming to this pack as well. We will see more of the in-school day and how it functions during my gameplay portion of the video. But right now we're still focusing on the world. So keep in mind, that the high school is on the lot. You can see like the little field back there. There's a parking lot. No, we don't have cars. No, we don't. The bus doesn't function that you see in the front. It's all decorative. But I know people gonna snap when they make their high school. I know I am, girl, because I'm ready to build me one. Right next to the high school is the auditorium lot, and we're gonna get into that right now. The auditorium lot type, which is located right next to the school. I believe this is on a 30 by 20, and this lot is very important. So it has 4 general settings. Right now, what I'm showing you on the screen right now, this lot is set up for the graduation ceremony. So the auditorium is used for different events that happens for the school. So we have 4. We have your general auditorium. You have the graduation ceremony, which is on my screen right now. You have the formal dance, your prom, and you also have a career day. So what you can do is, by default, this is what your general auditorium looks like. It's very basic. It's very plain. I believe teens can come here whenever they want. This lot is always open. They can do whatever they want here. You could decorate this however you want. This is just a general, what your basic auditorium look like. And then the next one is your prom. So you can come here before prom and decorate this lot however you want. And when prom time comes and it's time for your sim to travel to prom by themselves or with their date or with their friends, whatever, however you set up this auditorium is how it will appear when they get here. So this, I'm just going through and showing you what each one looks like. This is what prom looks like. You have like the balloon arches, those little podium things on the side, the black and gold things are speakers. You have serving trays. You have a backdrop for them to take photos and stuff like that. You have a photo booth. And then you also have the board in the back corner. That little gold board there is where you can vote for prom royalty and stuff like that. So you can come here, completely customize how it looks. Right now on the screen, you can see what is required for prom, for your formal dance, if you want to get lots ready, or you want to get things in order, or just have a little bit more info of what you need. It's pretty straightforward. You know, you need a bathroom and stuff. They're always going to need a podium because I believe the principal speaks, and then the people who win prom royalty comes up on stage and they talk about, oh, thank you, da 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 da, whatever. And then the last one is career day, which is a couple of career tables, and you can just decorate it how you want. So everything pretty much has like this backdrop where you can take pictures, food if you want it, seating, and the little podium at the top. And same thing with career day. You can come and customize these however you like, however you want. And when those events appear on your calendar, like, oh, hey, it's career day, just like you get a festival notification with cottage living festivals or city living festivals, you just come right in and this is how it will appear. So a multi-purpose function. I love it. I love it. I want to see more lots like this because it just gives you more creative realm. It makes it really realistic. The school is always using the auditorium for everything, so it makes sense. I know some people are going to want the auditorium at school. I completely understand, because in my eyes, the auditorium is like your gymnasium, and they used to pull out the bleachers, and we used to have assemblies and stuff in there. So yes, I'm pretty sure you can probably recreate that, but that's it about the auditorium. You can add lot types, traits, and challenges and all that good stuff. Let's move on. Our third and last lot type is number 11, the thrift store and bubble tea store. So it is all one. Basically, if you have a lot like this, you have these clothing racks where people can come and thrift clothes. And then you also have the new boba tea stand where you can order boba and some other snacks. So I have Phoenix coming here. And of course, she would go back there and make a coffee. But Sims will randomly come in. They will order food, they will order drinks, and you can see this other sim here is browsing clothes. You can go there and you can purchase clothes. You can create a fashion look with Trendy, and we're going to talk about that a little bit later because we go into more depth there. But you can create these looks, name them. You can wear them around town. We're going to get into it later. But this is Thrift Tea, so thrift and tea, girl. And like it's just a place where your Sims can come and thrift, get some boba, hang out, chill. There's some music here. It's a really, really cute lot. I love it. I know some people are going to want that separated. Hopefully y'all pray to y'all martyrs. But there are some new food and bubble tea stuff. So I'm going to show you that right now. Here are the new food options. You have veggie sliders, fried chicken sliders, hamburger sliders, and corn dogs. I'm not sure if other foods are gonna come here once you have all the packs installed. But this is the new menu. I think all of the new food menus look like this. I hope so because they're cute, but at least the ones that come in this look like this with this new UI. And then of course there are some new drinks as well. Here are all the new drinks that come with the bubble tea. I hope we are able to make some of these at home because that would be super cute, learning how to make boba. We're gonna come back to this lot when we learn more about Trendy, but for right now, we're done. Next, number 12, the new Pier Rides. Now we talked about this a little bit. So here at the pier, you have 3 rides that you can do. You can do the Ferris wheel, the little lovey-dovey carts, or the haunted house. There's also an ice cream stand here, another bubble tea stand, some seating area and tables for people like musicians and mics and all that kind of stuff that can come and hang out here. And there's also a photo booth. So we're here at night, of course, because that's when we played with Phoenix, and she wanted to enjoy the pier ride. So we went into the haunted house. She actually ended up getting scared of one of the like animatronics, and she peed on herself. So there are things that can happen in these rides when you're there. If your Sims do come here with people, they can ride them together. That's really cute. So here's the little thing about the haunted house. One of them got stuck or something, and she wanted to reach out and touch it, and it ended up coming back on right when she did that, and she peed on herself. So a lot of things can happen here. These are also woohoo spots. Everybody can woohoo in these 3 new areas. So I thought that was really cute. I just wanted to show it because it is a very, very cute lot. I love it at night with the lights. I love that Sims, you know, they really come here and they hang out and stuff like that. I just imagining all the stuff you could do with Tool Mod. Girl, I'm so ready. I'm so ready. So yes, of course, Phoenix came over here and burst herself in front of all these people and wanted to pee. I had so much fun playing with Phoenix. It was a good time. I think I played this for about, I would say like 9 in-game days, and it was definitely a treat, girl. Definitely a treat. Number 13, there is a new swimming area right below the pier. I cannot wait to put some things out here on the water, maybe some little floaties and stuff that people can do, but they can swim, they can back float, anything that you can like pretty much do in the beach, you can do right here in this like little sectioned off area right below the pier. So it's super cute. I can't wait to have like little late night hangouts here. Oh, I'm so excited, y'all. I'm so excited to play in this world and everything. Love the little glistening of the water. So I really do want to put some water stuff here with Toolmod and see how it all works. Number 14 are bike trails. I've seen a couple of trails where they have like the little sign with a bike. I think that'll be really cute to have your Sims do like a little bike ride around Copperdale. I'm also wondering if you can hike here because the scenery is really, really good. I've never like worked with like live debug objects, but if you put the snowy escape board out here, does that mean they could maybe potentially go hiking? I don't know, but if so, that would be really, really cool. I'm not really sure about cross pack stuff because like I said, I've only played with base game and the new pack. So we'll have to test it out for ourselves, girl. Number 15 is the small couch areas. Now, just while looking around the world, I found this little pergola off of a dock. And it's another little couch where your Sims can come out and hang out. I just like that because it gives them more things to do out in the world if it's not so quote unquote open. And then of course, I also showed you guys the couches that are in the woods that the teenagers can go and hang out. Just like imagine like you and your boyfriend or your girlfriend go over to the little couch and y'all making out. It's so cute. I just love it. Moving into the new systems from the pack, number 16 is the new phone UI. So we actually have this app design now. It's super easy to use and it's so freaking cute. You can switch over through the apps by clicking the arrows at the top. Everything is simplified. I can't wait to see how modders do because a lot of modders use their phone for their different mods and apps and stuff like that. Can't wait to see like new icons and everything that is to come. But I love the new app design. Moving on to number 17 is you can now change, not only can you change the background like how we always been able to do, but now girl, you can change your phone case. And teens actually do this autonomously. Like sometimes if they're just bored or they don't have anything to do, one of their idle things to do would be, oh, I'm just gonna randomly change my phone, your phone case. And you can see Phoenix right now is doing that. And there's so many cute ones, like this little pink cassette tape. And there's a lot to choose from. Like I didn't expect all of these color swatches, but there's so many phone cases to fit your creative need, girl. Next on the list is you can now face call people. I thought this was super, super cute, but you can face call people now that's regularly in your contacts, and on the phone end, it'll just show like an outline, like a black outline of like a figure or a sim, but they like hold the phone up to them and they're talking. I thought that was so cute. We got a little face call, video call. Of course, it was like 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. So, you know, Phoenix was struggling a little bit. Next, I want to talk about the new selfie override system. So there's been a complete overhaul when it comes to taking selfies in the game. And now blinks into like this little black cinematic thing. And then, of course, all of the new selfie options come up. Now, if you're familiar with the Moschino stuff pack, when we got the tripod and the photography active, or what is it, the new photography career, we had all these options with cameras, and now like having different poses like casual, goofy, romantic, fashionista, all these kind of things, and we have them now. And there's a ton of new selfies to take, girl, and not just with your sim, but with 2 sims as well. So I also have Phoenix and her mom taking some selfies here as well. So you could take sad, confident, silly, goofy, romantic, casual, bored, angry. Of course, you can add all your filters. You could change between landscape and portrait, and you know, basic stuff. You can also use the little bar at the bottom to turn your background if you wanted to, like, you know how you turn it around with your phone. Make sure you get them angles, girl. So we played around with this for a little bit, and now you can start to see Phoenix and her mom taking some pictures. It's super cute. It's cute to take with family, cute to take with couples. I did not try children because I know children have their own, they only can take pictures with other kids. They can't take pictures with adults or anything like that. So I didn't test to see if children had new selfies. I would assume so, but I don't know. You can see some of the default ones are also in here, but it was so cute for them taking their little pictures. Number 20, I want to talk a little bit about Social Bunny. Social Bunny is a beast when it comes to these teens. It's brand new social media. You can open it and it opens a brand new UI. You have your feed, your friends, and your messages. You can make new posts based off things that are happening to you. So things, it kind of it's given like memories or milestones. Like say you got detention at school, or you bought a new outfit. You can make a new post about those outfits. Now the things about the post is you can choose the post. You can choose how you feel about it, if you're sad, happy, embarrassed, flirty, and it will create a general message. You're not physically typing out the messages. The messages are already pre-written for you. They do fit the emotion. So if you're embarrassed, it was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I just did that, or something like that. It does work. Now you do get followers over time. I'll be honest, it took me a long time to actually get followers on my post, but I was getting so many reactions. Now, if you create posts about Sims, you can tag them, you can talk about them, you can do whatever. You can see that what I'm talking about right here. So partying, promoting fashion, buying a new outfit, you click those things, it adds to your feed, and your friends will react to them. And I was getting so many reactions. I'm like, why I don't got no followers? It's really, really cool. Also, when it comes to friends, you have to physically go in and add people to your Social Bunny. So the mom, I wasn't really playing with the mom so much. The mom is a young adult, and her people that she knew on her feed, it will be like Mortimer Goth is requesting to be a friend or something like that. So you have to physically go in and add your add the people as friends, and you can talk to them. They can make messages and stuff about you. You can react to stuff. They can react to stuff with these cute little freezer bunny emojis. You can send DMs and all that good stuff, girl. It's a beast of a system because the teens are always on Social Bunny. Anything that's happened to them, they could talk about school lunch, they can talk about detention, they could talk about cheerleading practice. They can talk about a fight. They can talk about somebody they like. They're always on here. Your feed is active. You can get notifications to your phone. Maybe you can see it in the bottom left, like that little yellow glowing dot. It tells you, it basically goes off when somebody reacts to something. You can send messages. People can send messages to you. It's a whole beast, and they're always on it. Like, you'll see the teens in high school just aimlessly walking around on their phone, like not even looking. Like, that's a new idol for them. They're always on their phone. You can see people make all kinds of posts. People can be like, "Ooh, girl, Phoenix was looking good today," or "I just want to shoot my shot with Phoenix." So like the messages that are coming with them is good. It's kind of bummed. I was a little bummed at first that I couldn't write my own message, but how would they know what the heck I'm saying? So it makes sense for them to have these program messages already. And you can see I have all my friends here. Molly became our girlfriend girl. So we got Molly to be our boo thing. So we would send her DMs. People will slide in your DMs. Like, it is autonomous, and it really does move your gameplay. Like, it can shape how your Sims feel about people. I cannot wait to see how people add to this, because it's gonna be amazing. Like, this is a whole new system, y'all, and it's super, super cute. Number 21, Trendy, another beast of a system added to the game. So remember before we were back at Thrift Tea, we was talking about the new lot type. Now let me actually show you what Trendy is all about. So you can visit Thrift Tea to hunt new fashion looks. You can also talk to the owner to see which trends are hot right now. And then Trendy itself has an app on the phone where you can look through fashion looks and even purchase them. You wear the outfit. The more you wear it, the more hype that outfit will get, and will have people buy them. You can sell your outfit looks on Trendy. So everything belongs to a trend. You can assign it to a trend that is like your stereotypical generalization of a trend, fashion trend, or you can completely name it yourself. And if you have more followers, you'll be even more successful with trying to sell your looks. People can actually be wearing your looks around town. So now that we know a little bit more about it, let's see how it looks. So you'll go to these clothing racks in Thrift Tea, and you'll go ahead and create a trend look or trendy look or whatever it's called, fashion look. And this is where I'm a little bit nervous. I'm gonna be completely transparent. There are some things that change every day. So there are clothing items that are not permanently unlocked in cash that you only can get through Trendy from thrifting, which is unique because you can't always find something that Target always has, because if you're thrifting, you're finding very unique pieces. And then it gives you a selection of other clothes that's available in the game. What concerns me a little bit is our CC fanatics like myself. I have a ton of cash CC, and I would love to make looks. I'm not sure how they're gonna go over. I'm thinking of Dream Home Decorator. Everything's not gonna have labels of what kind of style or genre or trend that they set in. Is it streetwear? Is it fashionista? Is it boho? Is it classic? Is it emo? Is it e-girl? Like, nothing. They're not gonna have these categories, so I don't know how they're gonna perform. Another thing I'm a little iffy about is if all of your CC is actually gonna show up, because this didn't show every single thing that was available in cast. It only showed a select few, so I don't know about it. Now, even though the clothes that we got with this pack is really cute, I still want to have some of my own CC in this. But right now, what Phoenix is doing is creating a look, and I think we were going for street fashion because I think she found out that street fashion was hot right now, and like outdoorsy wear was low. So we wanted to make something cute with some color. You can see at the top left, you can name your look, or you can choose from a category of stuff. Things that I think is cute about this is your Sims can go out and buy clothes. We've always can do that with mannequins. Those are still broken, but I'm just saying, now you can actually go to a place, shop through, look through a little clothing rack and come up with an outfit. You can wear that outfit and that could just be it. Or you could take it a step further and, if you're trying to get in the fashionista game, you can hype up your outfit. You can take a picture and post it on Trendy and see how it performs. And of course, the more followers you have, the more people are going to love. You could come out with a trash bag. Like if Beyonce came out with a trash bag, y'all know we would be trying to get that trash bag, and don't you lie. I'm just saying. So you really can be a trendsetter here. I do know for a fact you cannot gain fame with Trendy because they wanted to separate it, and I get it. Not everything needs to gain fame, but of course, I'm pretty sure modders will attack that. You can make, I think you can make up to 4 outfits. You probably can make a little bit more, but you can see like the money comes out. Like, okay, this outfit, as the more stuff you add, the more expensive it gets. Okay, this outfit is $300 because you got on 3 hats, 2 necklaces, and some earrings, and all this kind of stuff. So you can see that Phoenix here just made her outfit, and she's gonna go ahead and put that outfit on, and she's gonna post it to Trendy. And this, you know, trying to figure out what is good and what is not is just the randomness of the game, and I think it's super cute. You can also gift people outfits, you can sell them, and all that kind of stuff. I think it's really cute, and I think it's gonna be more in depth the more followers you get, the more recognition you have. And I just think it's super cute to start that in high school. Like I know so many people in high school who wanted to start their own fashion line. And now, you know, they probably could have did that nowadays, back from when I was in high school. Dang, I just made myself feel real old or whatever. But you can check the trends. You can promote your current look. You can list the look. You can sell the look. I just think it's another way for your teens to have side jobs and hustles, which we're going to talk about a little bit later. But Trendy is a beast. I think it has the potential to be amazing. I hope there's not a lot of limitations, but if there are, I know the modders got us, baby. I know they got us. Okay, number 22, in case you've been living under a rock, girl, we can actually attend school with our teens. And you saw the menu, it comes up just like if you were going to any active career. Do you want to join or send a loan? There's also a option on your team under their work. So it'll say like school, you can see under it says enable follow message. That means if you have 5 teens in your house and you don't want to go to school with 4 of them, you can click to only follow 1. You can follow 4, you can follow 3, you can follow multiple Sims to high school at once. So when you first get to school, you do have a 2-hour free period. And you can do whatever is suggested there in that free period, or you can get breakfast like me. I was struggling getting Phoenix together for school before she left home. Like if she needed to go to the bathroom, if she needed to get food, like her mama ain't do nothing. Her mama ain't never cook, ain't do nothing the whole time I was playing. I was so irritated with her mother. So what I used this time for was to get breakfast. If you didn't finish your homework, you can use those 2 hours to do those kind of things. Teens will follow to school, but let me say this, I'm being transparent with y'all on this. I did not always see the Sims that I met on the first day of school. I did not always see them throughout the rest of the school week. That was a little concerning to me. So I guess we got to see how that works when it comes out. If Molly was there on Monday, I didn't see her Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Maybe I would see her on Friday or something like that. So I don't know. But you do see here, teens are doing exactly what I suggested. They'll come and they'll do some work. They can study for exams and all that good stuff. Next, we have class schedule. Your Sims actually have a class schedule where it will show you which 2 classes they're going to be taking, because your Sims take 2 classes a day, and it shows you the skills that they're going to be working on. Now, if you're an overachiever, you can see that class schedule and start working on those skills beforehand to be excellent in them. Or if you just playing regularly, those are the skills that your teens will work on at school. So I think it's charisma, logic, and some other stuff like that. So the basic schedule, how it goes is you have a 2-hour morning period, and then you have class 1, which is for 1 hour. And then you have a 3-hour lunch, which I think is a little crazy. Then after lunch, you have another 1-hour class of class 2, and then you're done for the day. So that's your basic, what is it, 8 to 3, 9 to 3. I am interested in seeing modders come up with a different schedule, but if not, there's some things that I really want to touch on about being in class. So I'm just gonna let this footage play. I'm gonna talk over my next points. The next point is when you actually do go to your class, you can take note. My thing is, once you sit in that chair, everything works. Like there's a bell that rings. It's an audible bell. When that bell rings, all the teens stop what they were doing and they started heading to class. It was 30 minutes before class. They would go ahead and walk to their classes. The teachers will go to the classes. The principal will be doing whatever the principal does. And it worked. Like everybody went to class, they sat there and they did their thing. Autonomously, my sim started taking notes. But what I noticed is she took notes for about 5 in-game minutes, which is like seconds. After that, she just was sitting there listening to the teacher. Now the teacher goes to the whiteboard and they do their stuff and all this kind of stuff. They do their little pointing and teaching and stuff like that. The other students are taking notes throughout the entire class, whereas my sim only took notes maybe for like the first 15 minutes, 15 seconds in class, and that was it. There's nothing else you can do when you're sitting in those chairs. I would like to, be able to use a laptop. I would like to be able to read a book or finish homework or something. After that note interaction is done, there really wasn't anything else to do. Now, if you leave in the middle of class and you're out in the hallway and the principal's there, you will get detention. And I'm gonna talk about detention. That's my next thing. You can get detention from pranking the whiteboards, but also you can get detention from skipping class and getting caught and not being in class. I think the only person you can get caught by though is the principal. Sometimes the principal's in their office working on the computer, or my principal girl, she was playing Sims. She was playing Sims on the computer. Or especially on exam day, my sim had to go to the bathroom. So she was done her exam, because again, she did it in 5 seconds. And I had her go to the bathroom and she got detention. And I'm like, wait, she was just going to the restroom. I got detention a couple of times. I played with Phoenix for about 2 weeks in game. And I got detention, I think 3 or 4 times, and I got expelled. And I couldn't, every time I tried to re-enroll in school, which you can go to find a job and you can re-enroll back into school. I had a permanent trait that said expelled from high school. And it told me that I got the option I can finish my schooling online to get the diploma, but I couldn't go back to school. And I thought 3 to 4 times of getting detention should not equal getting expelled from school. So I don't know. I hope that is going to be fixed. I did mention it to them. So hopefully that does get fixed. But the fact that girl, that didn't sit right with me, because for the video, I wanted her to prank the whiteboard. She got caught one time pranking the whiteboards and she got detention. Detention is after school. It's 2 hours after school. From 3 to 5, you're in detention. Now, if you have any after school activities, girl, there's a possibility you're going to be late or you'll miss them. And of course, that affects your status in after school activities as well. So I definitely mentioned the detention thing to them. But yes, you attend 2 classes a day. You take notes. You can prank whiteboards. You can skip class, and you also can get detention. Some other things that were super, super cute during the school day is that sometimes there's a random fire drill. I had a day where we were in the middle of a lesson. All of a sudden, the fire alarms in the school started going off. All the people and all the Sims in the school got up and went to the very front of the school where the school bus is and waited until it was all clear. Another thing is there is actually a custodian in the school who actually cleans and keeps up with everything. Randomly, if you're watching this right now, randomly, she got some little interest or love hearts. Apparently some people was flirting with her in her DMs and all that kind of stuff. So like I said, Social Bunny is a monster. That thing is so fun. You can deny people, reject people, all that kind of stuff, girl. And if they're in the class or around you right then and there, you'll see like how it affects them. So class is only 1 hour, and then there we go. We have a 3-hour lunch. It's stressful, but you can go to lunch and you of course can make a social post about that, like, oh my god, lunch is so gross, how can I eat this? Or I can't wait to meet all my friends around at lunchtime and stuff like that. You could use this time to work on some skills or whatever you want to do. I wish there was more to do at school. Now again, I don't know how this is going to work with cross pack integration once we get all of our packs installed in the game, how things are going to look. When they go to lunch, this is their lunchroom. They can get these little lunch trays and they can eat, and the lunch trays are super adorable. I think they're so cute. I'm wondering if with more packs, if there's going to be more lunch options available. But for right now, they're all of the ones that are available that we saw earlier, like the sliders, or you can get a junior or senior lunch. I'll be interested to see if we can add in the university table, maybe for a little bit more diverse, the diversity when it comes to food. and stuff like that. Another thing I thought that was really weird is that the faculty sits inside of the cafeteria with all the teens. Like one of the Molly, I think her mom is the principal, and she was like sitting with her mom at lunch. I thought that was lame, girl. I don't want that. I really don't want the faculty sitting with the students, especially because it looks like in this build that there is like a teacher's lounge and stuff like that. So that's not it for me. Another thing is you can get lockers. You can claim your locker. You can decorate it. You can grab an apple out of it. You can cram for exams. They'll just like pull out a textbook and start studying there. They can freshen up with some little hairspray. They can decorate it, and the lockers is really cute. You get to claim your locker, but everyone else is just really general. You'll see like there's a locker that's right beside mine, and I think like 2 to 3 people go into that locker. So it's not like every sim on this lot has one locker. You have a locker, but everyone else just kind of use random lockers. But you will see them in free period and at lunch, people going to their locker and doing those things, freshening up. You can get your football, things like that. Again, I don't know what's going to be added with cross pack integration, but I'm hoping, you know, it's some more things to do. You can see people here, they just come. Sometimes they just randomly change the decorations. Like, it's super cute. I just want a little bit more, and I don't know if we're going to get more with the packs, but I do know modders gonna have our back. Okay, I know that for a fact. So there was a lot of tips in this, between this. I believe lunch is gonna be over soon, and Phoenix is gonna be heading to her class. Now they're not always in the same classroom. So we see she went to the classroom on the left for her first class. When I played another week, her class 2 was in a completely different class. So there is a opportunity for them to cross the high school grounds, but from what I know, there's only 2 classes. So you have a big high school, but you only have 2 classes in them. And then downstairs is like a gym, computer lab. Upstairs is like a music room and an art room. For what I know, they do learn art, but they do not use those classrooms. They only use the whiteboard in there with the desk. It would have been nice to see them if they're learning art, that they're actually painting. They do learn the skill while they're in class, but it would have been nice to actually see them using the things that they're learning. Again, I don't know. I think this is a great base for modders to add those things in. I'm really interested to see how those things could work. For the most part, there is stuff to do at school. I believe once we get all of our packs, there'll be even more to do. There is a laptop that comes in this. It's locked behind one of the after school activities, but I unlocked it, and even when I brought my laptop to school, they didn't use that in class or anything like that. Now, I know sometimes in high school they let you use your laptops or something like that. You can see that we're going into class number 2. And again, that bell rung and you see everybody dispersed. Everybody got to class, because if you're caught in the hallways by the principal, you're getting detention. So the social bunny is a beast. You see every single sim on their phones, and that's literally in high school. We stayed glued to our phones. People reacting to posts, people talking about people flirting with people, shooting their shot. So I think this is it. Like I wanted to purposely get her detention so we can see what detention looked like. You can see the principal is in her principal office. One of the things that was required for the high school is that there's a principal desk or a principal chair or computer, and the principal knows that that's where they go. So downstairs, there's some lockers. I think I just wanted her to go hang out on a computer. You can see the custodian right there. It was a lot going on. But I want to see what the modders do. And not even before mods, I want to see what happens when you have all your packs installed. Is there anything else? Is there something that changes or whatever? I was purposely trying to get sis caught by the principal. I think you just have to be in close proximity, because I believe she does end up getting caught. And again, like I said, I had played with Phoenix for a while, and she got detention a couple times. She's like, oh, you think you going to skip class, Missy? No, sirree, you have detention. So she was begging, like, please don't give me detention. I got cheerleading practice after this. You can see her day extended from 3 to 5. So she has to go to detention, which is in the classrooms. And they pretty much just sit there. Sometimes people do work or whatever, but you just pretty much just sit there. I think there's a teacher that attends and stuff like that. But I got her in trouble so much. She got two detentions, I think, in one day, and then she got expelled. I really want that to be fixed because that just was not. I was like, I'm not going to no stupid detention. I'm gonna leave. But if there is no mods or anything to fix it, don't get detention that much because you will get expelled from school. With UI cheats, I would have been able to delete that trait. So she would have been able to re-enroll in school and be fine. But even if I took her to school, did her homework, and got a gold day, like I did all these little tasks they're suggesting, she would move up a whole letter grade and she would still get expelled because that trait was linked on her. So I didn't have UI cheats while playing this. So there's no way I could have, took that. I couldn't take that trait away from her. So you can see some people in here getting, being a little feisty and stuff. I didn't know that sim in yellow was the teacher. So I actually got in trouble in detention because I pranked the whiteboard. I didn't know that was the teacher. I thought that was another student, but the teacher was sitting right there and she got in trouble again. So if you get expelled, you can't attend, you can't do your cheerleading stuff. You can't join the after school activity. You can't go to prom. So it kind of sucked. I was trying to get it for the video, girl, and I ruined Phoenix life, girl. I ruined it. Okay, number 30, moving on. You can join after school activities, and sometimes after school, the people who are already in clubs, you can see this girl is on the computer team. They'll be advertising with their little poster boards in the hallway, like, join the club. Come check us out. You guys may really want to join the club. It's super cute. And then, unfortunately, Phoenix was already off to cheerleading practice. Now, cheerleading practice, football practice, those are rabbit holes, but they do have like team sports days that happen on Thursdays and Fridays. And they're like festivals. They're held at the school in the back on the big field. And there's like a stall. You can perform cheer routines and there's like a competition. You can submit your points to the judges and then the principal will judge. And I believe you get items or whatever. It's cute. But those are more like festival days. Now we're going to look into joining some more after school activity. There are 4, so let's see what they're about. So the first club we have is the cheer team. Go Copperdale Flying Womp Womps. Join the competitive cheerleading team to level up on fitness and learn some amazing cheer moves. Practice with your squad and compete in the cheer competition once a week. That's the little festival I was talking about. You'll need a cheer mat to get started, but reach cheer captain to earn a golden cheer mat, team flag, and trophy. So I misspoke. It's not a festival. It's a cheer competition. They do cheer and there are the judges and stuff like that. It feels like a festival. So my bad. Moving on. Next is the chess team member. You can join the high school chess team. Put your logic skills to the test by joining the activity and meeting teammates that can enhance your chess playing skills with. By joining this activity, you'll be able to request a high school science fair where you'll get to participate in a chess puzzles and you'll get to participate in a chess puzzle with other guests. Build your way up to captain where you'll earn a special chess table, team flag, and trophy. So it gives them more things to do. The science fair, like, come on now. Oh, what if they added in parenthood where you can use the little projects? Moving on to the computer team. Get out that RGB keyboard and join the high school computer team. Work on your coding experience by practicing programming on a computer. If you join this activity, you'll be able to request a science fair where you'll get to participate in a game jam and compete against guests. Make your way up the team and reach captain level where you'll earn a golden laptop, team flag, and a trophy. So here's where the laptop comes in. And I'm excited to do the science fair. I didn't even play this route, so there's so much to explore and learn. I want to do both the science fairs. Lastly is the football team. Join the football team to level up your fitness. You'll be able to practice football throwing and catching performance that you can show off at the Sports Day Festival. Along with football practice, you'll be able to reach captain level position and earn a golden football team flag and a trophy. So, football. Sports. Next up is the new teen jobs. First, we're going to talk about the video game streamer. Now, with these jobs, you can choose a morning shift or a night shift. Because I was a cheerleader, I wasn't able to choose the night shift for some reason. I had to opt to the 5:30 to 7:30 a.m. shift. Now, let me tell you this. If you're a teenager in high school and you're streaming from 5:30 to 7:30 before you walk out that door, listen, let me give you all the blessings, okay? Let me give you all the blessings. But the first one is the video game streamer, and it's just what it sounds like. You can stream video games and get paid for it. The second one is the Simfluencer, and that's what Phoenix is here. You can see here she got promoted. She is now a macro Simfluencer. I'm really excited to see how this is gonna work with the video station from Get Famous, to see if you'll be able to go ahead and use the video station and make videos and stuff. But for right now, you write vlogs and make reviews about things around town. As long as you got a laptop handy on you, you can go ahead and make those reviews and upload them. This brings me to number 37, the side hustle entrepreneur skills. So with the new phone layout, you can go over to the business tab and you're able to promote your side hustle. You're able to promote what you're doing. You can check your followers on that. And as you unlock more in the skill, you're able to do more interactions, like promote yourself at venues and stuff like that. You even can update your headshot for your business page. You can research business plans. I think you can even like share your business plans with other people. As you get that skill up, more is open to you. So I just love how they incorporated that, because we have Trendy, where you can go ahead and be like the style influencer and you're selling outfits, and now you can be a streamer, and now you can have a blog about things that you see around town. As long as you have a computer on you, you can make a blog about cheerleading, you can make a blog about fashion, you could do any of it. I just love that it's all together. Now I'm excited to see how it will cross play with the other packs, but I'm just happy that they added that skill in, because even without this pack, there are other things in the game that skill can tie to, and I'm really excited to see how they all work together. Next up in gameplay, I want to talk about sneaking out. But first, let's talk about the window. The window is basically a door. It acts like a door that only teenagers can access. But something has to be triggered in order for you to get out use the actual sneak out function. And what I got around to was that Sim, your friend can ask you like, hey, you want to go to this R-rated movie tonight? We're going to have to sneak out because it's after hours. And what your Sim can do is, after you get prompted with that, the Sim will have the option to click on the window and actually sneak out. Now, if your house is on foundation or a platform, you need to have that foundation or platform under it. Even if it is a step up foundation, it needs to have a platform under it for them to actually step down to. If this is on a 2-story, you'll have to use the new ladder that comes with the game that looks like a trellis, or like trellis with plants on them or whatever. You'll use that to sneak out. I'm really excited to see this work with parenthood and curfews, because imagine if you sneak out to go see P Valley with your friend, and then your mama walk in your room and you're not there, girl, and she gonna be sitting on that bed waiting for you when you get home. I'm so excited to see how a lot of this stuff works with parenthood. So yes, right now Phoenix is throwing a party because she bad. Like, Phoenix was horrible, y'all. Her mama was in the room, look, trying to go to sleep. I work in the morning, and Phoenix got a party out here and pillow fighting with people in the room. Girl, too much. Moving into our last section of this video, we're going to be talking about prom. Number 39 is we can create promposals. So about Wednesday, you get a prompt saying prom is coming up. You might want to start thinking about prepping for prom. Designing the venue, because we could change the auditorium into prom, design it how we want. You can create promposals, which Phoenix is doing right now, where they start spray painting. I was about to say spray painting their stuff, and they can give this sign to anybody. There's a lot of ways you can do prom. You can slip a note into a locker. You can go as friends. You can ask people to skip prom with you. It's really, really cute. So we got some prom footage, so I'm going to go ahead and show you guys that. I remember I kept telling y'all she was expelled from school, so her mood list may be a little off, okay? But here she is right here making her promposal sign. Number 40, there are multiple ways you can do prom. You can leave a note in someone's locker, and you can choose whichever sim you would like to leave the note for, asking them to prom. If you do that, your promposal becomes obsolete, because the whole point of promposal is to ask to prom. So Savannah kept sending me messages like, oh, I want to shoot my shot at Phoenix, and they rejected me for prom. So that was plan A failed. Plan B was to send a note in a locker for Molly saying, will you go to prom with me? But that day, Molly wasn't at school. So plan B failed, even though we still did it. We went plan C and was like, Sydney randomly asked to be our best friend the other night. So I was like, sure, even though I already had a best friend. He was my best friend now. I asked him to go to prom as friends. Everything worked out. So there's multiple ways of you could do it. You can even skip prom. Now, before prom happens, sometimes people, if you're in with the good crowd, I guess, they'll be like, hey, you want to come to this pre-party before prom? And you'll go to someone's house, or it'll be on a random lot, and everybody will just be around chilling, hanging out, waiting for prom to start. And then the same thing after prom. There is an after party, and the after party is at the pier where all the rides are. And I'll show y'all a little bit what that looked like. So as a teenager, Phoenix's mind changed. We ended up going to prom with Molly. Even though she wasn't at school that day, she still accepted to go to prom with us. So we ended up going to prom with her. Even though all three of our potential dates were at prom. Anyway, we ended up going with Molly. It was super cute. We got our little dress on. My thing is, I think prom is a little short. It starts at 7 and it's over at 11. Even though you do have the after party, it's cute. I'm a little nervous about curfew though. If it was to go longer, curfew will be a little crazy with when we add in parenthood and stuff, because you're supposed to be home by 11. So going to the after party, you already getting in trouble. But anyway, this is what our prom lot is looking like. Super cute. I love the little neon lights as usual. You can slow dance. There's things you can do. You can get a drink. You can get food. You can vote for prom royalty or prom jester. So it's not prom king and prom queen. It's more of like prom royalty and a jester. Pretty much that's how it looks. Also, you can slow dance. You can do a little bit more while slow dancing. You can kiss. I think you can flirt and stuff like that. But Molly was being so freaking weird. I was getting mad. I was all on Phoenix's side. Phoenix was like, you know what? I should have just went with whoever I wanted to, because Molly was just being super awkward. I don't know. I ain't like what was going on. Apparently this school loves chicken, okay? There's a whole bunch of chicken. Just chicken, okay? Just eat chicken at prom. So I tried to give Molly another shot. You know, I'm trying to talk with her while we're dancing. I'm trying to flirt with her. And she just would stop. It was so annoying. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go dance with other people. Of course, I was doing my little social bunny and being fickle like teenagers and changing minds and stuff. I was like, you know what? Molly will probably look great in that stupid clown hat as the jester. So I voted for her to be the jester so she can have that stupid hat on. And then I voted for my bestie, Sydney, to be prom royalty. So I was being real messy in this playthrough. It was so much fun. It was so much fun. Look, we had a rough day, okay? The Friday before, we had finals. We was trying to get a prom date. We kept getting expelled from school. We was trying to get our grades up so we could go to prom so our mom wouldn't be mad at us. Like, there was a lot going on, okay? But we slow danced with Sydney. We voted. It was a whole thing. But again, there are the little boards where you could take selfies. You can vote. Like I said, there's a photo booth. I tried to take pictures with her. Like, I was so irritated with Molly. Like, Molly was making me so mad. I was like, why are you acting like this? Because like I said, I've played this before. And the first time we went to prom with Molly, it was perfect. I was learning the controls, trying to learn everything so I could make this video and have as much knowledge as I possibly could. And everything was so perfect. Also, I don't know if you know this, but Sims can now give promise rings. Teen Sims can give promise rings. And they could be like, I want you to be my boo. I promise myself to you and no other but you. Oh, come on, bars. Anyway, that wasn't bars. That was bad. But you can do promise rings, and I think that is the cutest thing ever. Oh my gosh. So, of course, with Phoenix being a party animal, we were doing some party tricks, trying to get things a little live. We do have chaperones. I believe the people who are sitting down are the chaperones, and then all the teens are dancing. And it was just really, really cute. I just wish it was longer. I just felt like it went by so freaking fast, because when you're trying to like get stuff together and like dance with Molly, you know, it takes a lot of time. But there is like a chaperone there. They refill the drinks and the food if stuff goes out. And then after a while, after everyone votes, the principal will come up on stage and announce the prom royalty, and prom jester. And of course, Molly won jester. And she was still being annoying. I was so mad at her, y'all. I was just like, I hope she don't win. And I was trying to figure out how I can make me win because I really wanted to be prom royalty. I don't even know how you do that. I don't even know if it's possible. I'm pretty sure it's possible. But for me, I kept trying. I can't vote for myself. I wanted to. I should have asked people, like, vote for me, you know, vote for Phoenix for prom royalty because I really want that crown. That's going to be one of my goals in my playthrough is to get that crown. But look, once they announce who wins, they go up on stage, they get their crown, everyone's clapping and stuff. And it's really cute. You know, I can't really be upset or whatever, but Molly was making me so, man, look at that stupid hat on her. I was so happy she had that hat. But she was so happy that she had the hat. I was like, maybe I'm overreacting. I was trying to think like in the mind of a teenager. I was like, maybe I'm overreacting and this is supposed to be the best night ever. So I should just go ahead and just dance. So I sweetheart danced with every single one of my potential dates. I think everybody sweetheart danced with me, but I think they were all also getting jealous. I don't know, girl. Phoenix was very okay, a lot of people were shooting their shot with Phoenix, and I was having Phoenix talk to absolutely everyone because she was exploring her sexuality. And she's attracted to women, but she was exploring her sexuality and she would mess around with anyone. So she was free as a bird doing whatever. And she was kind of bad because her mom really didn't do nothing for her. Her mom didn't do nothing or didn't care. But I know we have parenthood and we have curfews. And then you just have the relationships and then the sentiments and then everything. Oh, it's going to be so good. It's going to be so freaking good. But prom is good. It just was a little short to me. Maybe because I spent all my time trying to dance with stupid Molly. But anyway, after the after party, I think we made up because I decided to bring Molly with me to the after party at the pier. So here we are at the pier for the after party with a couple of friends, and we ended up going on the Ferris wheel meet, and Molly messed around. Guess she decided she loved me again. I was so happy. We went over there and it was a really, really cute, you know, the little animation they get on there. I think there was also like something popped up. I think Molly or Phoenix was feeling queasy, and it's like, yeah, like things are getting a little heated. Do you want to like take it easy or something like that? I don't know. Maybe it was all that daggone greasy chicken that the school kept serving. I don't know. I don't even think I read it. I was just interested in the ride of love. And then I was gonna have them go on the little romantic little heart carts, but we ended up all getting some ice cream. Everybody was still hype after prom because both Sydney and Molly came, and I'm recording. Sorry. When you hang around the people who won like the little prom stuff, everyone's like all cheering and it was super cute. We got some ice cream, sat down here, chilled out and was talking, got to know everybody a little bit better, completely out past curfew and everything. And then Molly and I decided to go take some pictures in the photo booth. And those are super cute. You can get a copy of those. And everything was just so adorable. So yeah, I loved it. Overall, I think this pack is amazing. I think this is it's going to be one of the best packs. I love it. I love everything. I love the concepts of everything. Of course, there are some things that we are limited to, but I guess that just comes with the Sims. Like sometimes you just can't do everything that you want to do. But I absolutely love Social Bunny. I love the new teen interactions. I love a lot of things about this pack. Two things that I didn't touch on was graduation, and I didn't touch on wants and fears. Wants and fears have to be triggered by something that happens in your life for you to feel some type of way. So with the mom, I wasn't really paying attention to the mom because all of my focus was on Phoenix. And the mom started to get fears of having her dreams unfulfilled. She felt like she was at a dead-end job, and she just felt like she was going nowhere. And all of her fears reflected this: fears of failure, fears of, not being seen. And the same thing happened to Phoenix. You can actually see her fourth whim at the bottom. She had a fear of not being successful or something like that because she kept being expelled from school because I had messed up. So the fears and wants, I didn't touch on. I'm gonna leave that to my fellow simmer because I know they'll touch on that a little bit better. Graduation, I didn't get to graduation. Some people had some issues with it. I hope all that's fixed at release. So I'm not gonna talk about it because I don't know anything about it. I didn't get there because my girl kept getting expelled. But lastly, I wanted to go ahead and show you a rough layout of the new build and buy objects we got. I absolutely love every single thing we got in build and buy. It is so good. I plan on using this pack a lot in my builds. There's so many different personalities and it's so much stuff. It's just so much stuff. So hands down, I am in love with this pack. Okay, like I said, I know I have limitations. I'm picky when it comes to things like this. I want everything, but I'm just being picky. I think this is going to be a great pack. If you feel like this pack is for you, get it, girl. If you feel like this pack is not for you, don't get it, girl. Period. That's just how you do it. But I am in love with it. I cannot wait. I'm so excited you guys are able to see this. This video took me an insane amount of time to put together to give you all of these facts. I even gave you some extra ones up in there. I got you some extra ones, girl. So if this video helped y'all in any way, if it got you excited, if it showed you something that you didn't know, please leave a like on the video. It helps the channel a lot. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Truly, I want to hear your thoughts and opinions. Some future mods I think is going to be great with this is the ability to put a high school anywhere, the ability to add more sims at the school, more things to do at school. But overall, when your teen sim has a school, after school activity, and a side hustle, they're busy all the time, like all the time. So I think it's going to give you a lot to do, and there's multiple ways of making money. Rags to riches is going to be crazy. Like, it's just so much stuff. And the new items we get in this game, the new pack, the new furniture is just hands down top tier, girl. Sims, what you do, that you did it. It was good. It's really good. It's a really good pack. That's all I can say about it. But again, I want to thank EA for providing me with early access so I can make some content for you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I truly want to hear all of your things down below. I'm gonna let you know right now. I'm be out of commission for a couple of days. Your girl don't feel good, but I'm gonna be back in action. I'm gonna be back in action, period. I will see you guys very soon. Remember to stay beautiful, stay lovely, stay in the house, and have a grand day. Bye, guys.